All right, looks like things are working. Microphone's on, chat is on, stream is live. Welcome. I'm your host, your friendly blue mage, Azoreign. I don't really have much for you tonight. I'm excited to get in a game of Magic on stream. So if you're joining live, if you're joining after the fact, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining live. If you want to join me or follow me, you can go follow me on Moxfield. You can join my Discord. Links should be in the description of this video and the description of the channel. So if you want to join a Magic community, be on live stream games, or just chat to other people, go ahead and join the Discord. I'd love to see you there. But like I said, I'm keeping it quick tonight because I am looking for a game. I see we got Oleg in chat already, so we're going to pop over into the spell table. Yep, there it is, and we're going to go and unmute ourselves.
So pushed.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Oh, wonderful.
I'm excited to get a game in. Oh, I see we got 2 green decks and a black-white deck. And I'm thankful that I'm the only one playing blue. Sometimes that scares me because I have to be the responsible one and counter the big scary stuff, but it also makes me happy because blue's the best.
Yeah, it makes you happy because no one can counter you.
No one can counter my stuff. Well, I'm shuffled up. I have not looked at my starting hand. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the turn order 3 times, like usual. And if Oleg is still in chat, I'm not cheating. You'll see the screen change, and if I'm first, then we'll see. Oleg says, bonus achievement for tonight, knock out Azoreign by turn 5. Please don't. I'll be sad.
That is not gonna happen. This deck is slow.
Yeah, unfortunately, you wanted to knock him out at turn 5. You should have bullied him into letting him but...
Alright, Oleg says the randomizer is rigged. Thea, you are breaking up just a tad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna do the turn order. 1. Okay, they switched. Bottom switched. Okay, that's 1. 2. Here's the last one. 3. Oh, 3. All right. See, I'm last. Lemonade first, and then I'll round us out. I'll go last. Let's take a look at this starting hand.
Just let me know when everyone's ready.
This hand's okay.
I can work with this. I'm good. Taco in chat. What's up, Taco?
I'm good and stuff.
Might need to reevaluate my mana base.
I'll play a basic forest and pass the turn.
Card for turn. Path of Ancestry. Go ahead. The first of many.
Only one Shadowborn Apostle.
Thea, you might be muted now. We cannot hear you. I see that you've played a Shadowborn. Yes, right. First of many. Shadowborn off of a command tower. Excuse me.
No.
Oh, I heard something.
Sorry about that. It's your go.
Copy that. Alright, so Shadowborn out off a command tower pass. Alright, drawing my first card. I'm going to play Clearwater Pathway on the blue side, tap for 1, and play a Wayfarer's Bauble, and pass the turn.
What? Ramp.
Big ramp. I will swamp into Talisman of Resilience. Into passing my turn.
Card for turn. We'll go for a Yavimaya Hollow, and we'll... Farseek for a Surveil Land. After I resolve my Surreal Trigger, that's all I got.
Okay. You want me to wait or you want me to go?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Draw for turn. I will
what?
tap the command. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I know what etiquette is.
No, I was gonna wait because I didn't want you to have to overtalk, do that awkward thing.
No, it's okay.
Speaking of etiquette.
I'm reading your chats, Olex. CDH Sphinx takes the game on turn 2. Not that fast.
Not with a Wayfarer's Bauble. I can tell you, Wayfarer's Bauble is not exactly a high CEDH staple.
Yeah, I left all my Moxes in my other deck. All right, there. I think you're good.
Good? Okay, cool. I'll tap for a float. I'll tap the command tower. Sorry. Long day. Float a white. I will play an Orzhov Basilica, bouncing the command tower back to my hand, and then with the white floating, I will attempt to cast a Steel Shaper's Gift, which is a new card that I added to the deck.
Ooh. Wonder what you'll be getting with this.
I guess that any artifact or just an equipment?
Any equipment card, I reveal that card, I put it into my hand, and then shuffle.
I'm assuming Skullclamp? Could be wrong.
Yes. That is the only equipment I have in this deck.
Ah. And
So is
it's
it
Oh, it's
good
just-
resolve?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know anything more. Oh, it's just another way to get the Skull Clamp. That's fair. I have a couple of decks that I play Urza Saga in just to get Skull Clamp.
Honestly,
Urza
like
Saga,
it's
very good.
it's not that good of a tutor. Like it's an equipment tutor, so it's narrow enough that it doesn't feel like I'm breaking outside of the bracket 3 with it. Because I could have put, like, I have Grim Tutor. I was thinking about putting Enlightened Tutor, but that just felt like a different ball of wax. And you are correct. It is Skull Clamp, but I will pass my turn.
I mean, my deck's A3 mainly because of tutors. Granted, most of those tutors send things directly to the yard.
Yeah, of course.
I'll play Caves of Koilos. I'll tap 2, and I'll play Ghostly Pilferer. After that, I will pass.
Really, that's my tutors sending to the yard.
Come on, spell table. I know you don't like me. There we go. All right, Lemony, you're good.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, I'll play a Shifting Wildwood. And then I'll tap 4 and bring out my commander. Vanille, Cheerful Sea. When she enters, I mill 2 cards that return a permanent from my graveyard to my hand. At the beginning of my first main phase, if I both own and control Vanille and Fang, I may pay 5 and mill them together. So I'm milling 2, Soccer Tribe Elder, and the Path of Ancestry. I will add Steve to my hand.
And so, Lemony, I didn't want to interrupt your thing. Ghostly Pilferer triggers when you cast your commander. That's anywhere but your hand. I'll draw a card.
Yeah,
And
I hate
I will
that.
pass in the turn.
Blue, yeah.
Yay,
Terrible
blue.
color. Terrible.
Card for turn. I need to look at this deck's mana base. This deck might have too many lands that come into play tapped. Play loot.
Loot.
Then I'm gonna play a couple of lands and pass.
There you go.
There's a Cinderglaive and a... what's the other one?
Mossfire Valley.
Signet Land.
All right. I will play the command tower that you know is in my hand, and then Azoreign, you're going to draw another card off me, and I hate that I'm drawing you cards because
Yay.
we learned in PDH not to draw the blue player cards. But I'm going to cast my commander, Athreos, God of Passage, in this sick altar
Yes.
that I had done. It is Megami and Maharaga. And Athreos is a 5/4 indestructible. As long as my devotion to white and black is less than 7, it isn't a creature, and whenever another creature I own dies, I return it to my hand unless target opponent pays 3 life, and that's going to be it for my turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play Underground River, and then I'm just going to... So I'm going to have to pay 2 life. I'll pay for a black and a white with the Pain lands, and I'll get out my commander, Raffine. And then I will go to combat, and I'm going to swing 1 at Thea. Or, sorry, 2. It's a 2-1. 1 creature. I'll connive 1. So I'm going to draw 1, discard 1. I will discard... Ooh, what do I want to get rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will discard this island, so no power boost on the Ghostly Pilferer.
So 2 things. 1, our blood feud is started already. Okay, I see it. I respect it.
That's 2 damage.
And 2, you must have Das in your hand to be ditching an island and not trying to connive with Raffine. So
Find out.
I see it and I respect it.
You took the 2, I'm assuming.
Yep, I'm at 38
All right, that's all I got. I'll pass it up to Lemony.
Okay.
because I like my blockers.
Speaking of gas, I might as well start filling my grave up with some. I'll play a swamp in tap 5 for a Summon Titan.
Ooh,
Oh,
Seven-
that's a
5
pretty
mana,
good
7/7
card.
for each trample.
Dang.
When he enters, I mill 5. Stitch Together, Forest, Eternal Witness, State of the Wayfinder, and Land of Our Wastes.
wow.
Not the best mill, but
Turn
I
3
knew.
Summon Titan.
this is turn 4 actually.
This is turn 4, yeah.
Oh, turn 4 is still.
Yeah, 'cause I went
turn
first.
4 is 7/7. Are you sure we're not playing CDH?
It's literally just one bit of ramp, and there's a turn 2 ramp.
Summon Titan always felt like a 6-drop to me, and I'm like, wait, this costs 5?
I know,
And it's
right?
so
I think it's
good. Its
because
abilities are
it's
just-
summoned.
Its abilities are just so good too.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm reading it
I
from
think I'll just play the pacifist and passive the turn.
Card for turn.
Oh, like this is Wayfarer's Bauble.
Hmm. I think I had better get this card on the table.
Slinza.
Trigger Path of Ancestry.
Trigger Ghostly Pilferer. Draw a card. Thank you.
Man, this card
Every
is so
commander's on the table.
This card is so good, but it's not good right now. I'm gonna reluctantly put it on the bottom.
No, that's never a good sign.
I'll tell you what it is after the game.
Yeah.
Sadly, that is all I have, because my... Like, this loot's good, but not without a card draw engine.
Cool. I will untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Vault of Champions for my land for turn, and since the blue player is tapped out and I'm not the threat yet, I think I'm going to do something that's going to rocket me up that cannot be countered because the blue player has no mana. I'm going to play a Remembrance.
Oh. That's a card.
Yep, whenever a non-token creature I control is put into a graveyard, I may search my library for a copy of that creature card. If I do, reveal that card, put it into my hand, and then shuffle.
Yeah, like the one deck that card is playable in.
Well, also the Heir Apparent deck now, too.
Oh.
So
Oh,
you all
speaking
can
of...
attack me freely. I have a 1/1, so I just wanted to resolve this before the blue player had counterspells up. but I will pass after that.
Not gonna lie, I am actually thinking about maybe making like a blue-white hair parent deck because I've seen some really cool things you can do with it.
Well, this card is insane. In a hair parent deck.
I need to build
Something,
Hope
right?
Epstein and have a bunch of Soul Sisters.
I already have a Soul Sisters deck. I've played it on. I think I've played it on Azo's channel a couple times.
Yeah.
I'll pay 2. I'll sacrifice my bauble. What do I need? I'll probably go and get a plains.
Okay, does Remembrance put creature into your hand or on the battlefield?
Hand.
I may search for a copy of that creature card from my library, and if I do, I reveal it, put it into my hand, and then shuffle. So, just a hand. Nothing scary about that.
Well, there's also a skull clamp. There's also a skull clamp in Thea's hand.
Shuffle like this, cut like that.
I was hoping you wouldn't remind him of that.
I don't know if
And
any of us forgot.
there's that one creature that makes all of your clerics cost white and black less.
Alright, I'll go to combat. I am scared of Lemony 7/7 and Raiku's got a 5/5, but I can't really block either of them effectively.
My body is ready for the punishment it's about to receive.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm
my
just gonna
can block anything you send at me.
I'm gonna send 2 at Thea. I'm gonna put the connive triggers onto the. Well, wait, with that remembrance, that changes things.
You mean you don't want me to just chump block your thing and get a free Shadowborn?
Yeah.
Plus, you wouldn't want to really pay for the Shadowborn that's going to the graveyard because it's just going to replace itself. You mean you don't want me to net cards?
I'll send one up at Thea. Connive, draw. I'll discard. I'm gonna discard a Consecrated Sphinx. Put a counter on.
Ooh, yuck!
So that's 2
I'm waiting for the
damage.
reanimate.
2 in the air.
Yep, I got it.
All right.
2 commander in the air.
Second main phase. Yeah, I'm gonna animate dead.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So my Consecrated Sphinx will come back with -1, -0. So it is a 3/6.
Well, I don't want to hear about how I'm the threat with this remembrance anymore, because...
Oh no, the tables have definitely burned.
Just kill it. I got nothing after that. I'll pass the turn.
Slinza's not big enough to kill it.
Yeah, I know. That's like one of the. I was like studying your commander. I was like, oh wait, it's just a 5/5. Okay.
I have drawn.
All right, Lemony.
Azoreign,
Two.
trigger Sphinx.
Thank you.
And then still my main phase, Titan's second ability will trigger, returning all lands from my graveyard to the battle tapped.
Yep.
That'd be that Land of War Wastes, and Path of Ancestry. Putting me up to 7 lands. Now for number 8, let's go with another Heckin' Forest. Going to combat. Azoreign, I'm gonna go ahead and swing at you with my Heckin' 7/7 with Trample.
Well, I don't have great blocks, so I guess I take 7 and go to 31.
Main phase 2. You know, some people maybe might think it's dumb to tap my 7/7 Regi blocker, but doesn't matter. So I have a Conscious Closet.
Very nice.
That's
Oh, I
disgusting.
love that for you.
Do what?
I love that for you. Just repeatable 7/7 buffoonery.
Yeah.
That's how you know we're playing casual commander. You spent 12 mana to do. You spent 10 mana on turn.
Between turns 4 and 5.
Yep. And I'm just here doing deeply fair, 1 land a turn nonsense, being sad that I'm not playing green.
Speaking of green, I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn and flick this Summon Titan. On re-entry, I will mill 5 more cards. Twilight Mire, Solemn Simulacrum, Skull Prophet, That'll be my crit. Go ahead, Rap.
Card
Okay.
turn.
Do you have a way to fight the Consecrated Sphinx? It's a 3/5.
Right on your card. The Consecrated Sphinx is a 3/6.
3/6.
It gets -1 to its power.
I think this will. A short. I think I'm actually just a mana short to kill this thing.
So it falls to me. Okay.
I am very sad. So here's what we'll do. I'll play a Basilisk Collar. Thea, can you play a 4-power creature?
Not currently, no.
Like on your turn.
Looking at my hand, no. Unless I get really no, because you know what's in my hand. It's Skull Clamp. So
I figured as much. I just had to ask because Slinza triggers on anybody's creatures entering.
yeah, unless I rip a demon off the top and somehow manage to find a mana, because most of my demons are on the high end. So yeah,
Okay,
no.
Okay. Here's what we'll do.
Wait, wouldn't you have gotten the trigger? Wait, wouldn't you have gotten the trigger when Summon Titan came back in? That's a 7/7. I mean,
It
it's too
didn't have
late now.
it didn't have the collar at the time
Ah,
because the Consecrated
At the
Sphinx
very
has
least,
6
I can
toughness,
play
so
something.
Slinza can't kill it.
got
At the
it.
very least, I
But
something bigger than my
but now Slinza can.
Yeah.
Like now Slinza can kill it. If you don't have a 4-power creature to actually trigger this.
I can play a
Because
4-power
I don't know
creature
what
if you
I'm gonna-
want.
I don't know what I'm gonna draw, so
Because I'm short 1 mana is the issue, and I have something else I would prefer to do if I can't fight the Consecrated
yeah,
Sphinx.
that's fine. Go ahead.
So we'll just go to combat, and we're gonna just dunk Azoreign for 5. Death Touch Lifelink.
Block with Ghostly Pilfer.
Okay, I'll go to
Alright,
45.
Well, at least we're clearing the decks.
And then I'm gonna go get another land.
The problem is that if I Skull Clamp, this is just gonna double the problem. So I don't really feel like I can do a lot to help, because my main plan is kind of turned off by that Consecrated Sphinx, which also might be a case to keep it around. But yeah, I can't really do much. The main way I would look for advantage is shut off, because unless you want Azoreign to draw as many cards as he'd like.
It's also stopping me too, because I have a card I want to play, but I can't because of the Consecrated Sphinx.
I hate blue.
go ahead.
Blue.
Now I'm doing more
This is-
milling than drawing, so
This is also part of the reason I don't play Consecrated Sphinx even in my own Sphinx deck.
Yeah, because the game just becomes you have to kill the Consecrated Sphinx.
The game just revolves around it, yeah.
It is a game changer.
It changed the game. It lived up to its name, that's for sure.
Go ahead.
Alright. No, I do not have a 4-power creature. I will play a Marsh Flats for my land for turn. I assume you draw when I...
Yes, I drew.
Well, I can't
Okay,
do it
I'm
now
gonna-
because I played Rampant Growth.
I'm gonna lose a life and search for a Godless Shrine and shock it in, so I'll lose 2 more life, going to 33. I mean, you know I have Grave Pack type effects. The problem with that is you two would never be okay with that resolving. So that's like
Mhm.
really my only way to remove things.
Yeah, like that's the other thing that makes that deck scary is that Grave Pack just makes sure that Lemony and I never get to play the game.
Like and those are like my
Extreme
removal
attack.
spells. So I will be able to turn on my commander though. So have it turn on and become a creature though. So that's not too bad. The only thing I'm worried about is if there's any removal, like a exile-based removal. So trying to think.
Yeah,
about
I don't have the mana to pay for Slinza now because I cast the Rampant Growth instead.
Yeah.
That's why I asked if you could play a 4-power creature.
Not with the mana that I have, because the most of my 4-power creatures are the demons. So
Yeah.
over 4-power creatures are the demons. So no, I couldn't.
Yeah. And Athreos wouldn't actually trigger Slinza. Athreos entering wouldn't trigger Slinza unless you already had 7 devotion before casting Athreos.
Yeah, I got
becoming
it.
a creature doesn't enter.
Yeah.
That's something I had to learn from Arena.
No, I knew that because it's an enchantment until it's a creature. I don't because I
I
played
also
this
knew
deck.
that
So.
Because there's basically a continuous effect, so that anytime it's on the battlefield, it's always treated as how its ability says it would be treated.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I should progress, but the problem is I don't want to draw Azoreign a bunch of cards, so I'm just trying to think about what the hell I should do. Yeah. Damn. Rough. And he has all of those cards that he drew too, so we're in danger.
Did somebody say danger?
Yeah.
Are we getting dangerous?
I'm gonna tap for 3 black, and I'm gonna play 3 more Shadowborn Apostles. Athreos is now online, just to get it out of my hand, because the blue player is tapped out again. I will tap for a white and... Oh, sorry. Not the... Sorry. Yeah, 3 more Shadowborn Apostles. I don't know why I played a Swamp out of my hand, but...
I had
I'll
to.
play instead of the Skull Clamp, but I'll cast the Skull Clamp. I have 1 floating. I'm debating if I should use it to clamp a Apostle. I don't know. That's up for discussion because that's 2. That's 4 more cards potentially.
Yeah, it's a rough spot to be in.
Well, yeah. If I don't use the mana, it's gonna go away. That's the problem. So, damn. And I'd like to attack Azoreign with Athreos. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I feel like I should use it. And then, I don't know. What do you think?
That's so hard.
I think you shouldn't
Yeah.
do it.
You mean you don't want to draw 4 cards?
Nope.
Is this like reverse psychology to prey on me being tired? Is this classic Azoreign bait and switch?
Who knows? Maybe I like the cards I have in hand. Maybe I don't need 4 more.
Well, then, if I do it, are you not going to draw? It consecrated
Oh, no.
Switch is an
If
ability.
you do it, I'm 100% going to draw.
Well, of course, because that deck looks like it plays out of the graveyard too.
Damn. The thing is, if I clamp 1, then I get... That's the tough thing. If I clamp 1, I get at least 1 more Shadowborn Apostle back, plus no one's going to want to pay 3 life for a card that I can just easily replace. So I'm going to get 2 back. So it also ramps me towards my plan. I'm going to put this here so I know I have 1 floating. That's an annoying habit I picked. I forgot what I'm going to do. Because I feel like this is sort of a make it or break it thing. How many cards do you have in your hand, Azoreign?
2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 13.
So you'd have 17 cards in hand, 5 mana, 6 on your turn. I'm trying to think, maybe a board wipe?
I mean, like, board wiping away the Sphinx wouldn't be the worst for us.
Yeah, I'm talking about Azoreign's. I don't think you would board wipe. He doesn't have that many cards in graveyard. Yeah, why not? It's a casual game. Nothing matters. Well, this matters, but I'm going to clamp an Apostle. So I'll stack the triggers so that the Skull Clamp trigger happens second, the Remembrance first, and I'll put Athreos on top of the Remembrance. Azoreign, you pay 3 life, or I get my Apostle back.
Pay 3 life.
Cool. Remembrance will trigger. I will go and get a Shadowborn Apostle.
Okay.
I see the argument either way, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I took some time to think. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's why I took some time to think. Just because I'm trying to...
Yeah, and then you gotta draw 2.
Yep.
Yeah, just let me know when that happens. I don't want to get too eager. Draw 4.
I mean, you can draw the 4. Everything's done. It's just I'm shuffling and cutting. You can just draw the 4 to shortcut. I don't care. Because I'm going to draw 2. All right. Perfect. Cards drawn. Athreos is not a creature, so it's protected from exile-based removal. I'm set up, and I think I'll pass and like clench my cheeks and see what ridiculousness is about to fall down on us, because we literally let a Consecrated Sphinx player have 18 cards in their hand. You can go, Azoreign, sorry.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
So, Lemony, I want to reach out to you. The only one who hasn't been plotting my downfall.
Reject it, Lemony. Plot his downfall.
Azo, I don't think you have that much bargaining power right now.
Do you want to have your 7/7 to get your other trigger, or would you rather mill 5 again?
I'll be fine with either, to be honest.
Well, if you don't swing that at me next turn, you swing that elsewhere, I will leave it alone.
Okay.
Deal?
No,
kidding me?
don't take the... No!
Lemony, are you kidding me?
I'm going to play an Arcane Signet.
Absolutely horrible threat assessment.
So before I do anything else, Lemony, you're not going to swing your 7/7 at me.
Lemony,
Not
do
swing
not
back
take
net.
this deal.
Okay. This probably isn't going to be as impactful as I think. Alright, just sending Raffine up at... I just know the way this Athreos deck works today. I'm going to send 2 at you. I'm going to draw a card from Raffine and discard a card. I'm going to discard a land.
I don't think you've ever... Have I ever played Remembrance against you? That's been in the
I don't
deck
think
forever,
so.
but...
I know the other one you have, the other enchantment you have.
Yes.
Alright, so 2 damage.
But Consecrated Sphinx is way worse.
Second
I
main
mean, I'm
phase,
fine with it.
I'll tap
honestly.
2, play a Felwar Stone.
Oh, sorry. Let me...
Then I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to prowl out Enigma Thief. So since a Sphinx dealt damage, I can play this for its prowl cost, and I get to bounce 1 thing from each player, each opponent. So Lemony, I'll leave your 7/7 alone. Lemony, I'm gonna bounce your. What do you want bounce? Your commander or your Conjurer's Closet? Well, probably not the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lemony, I'm gonna bounce your Closet. Rye, I'm gonna bounce your commander. Thea, I'm gonna bounce the Enchantment Remembrance. And then that's my turn. I'll pass. And
I can no longer kill the Sphinx.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to discard, so keep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7. Alright, so I'm going to be discarding Lotho, Teferi's Aegis Insight, Conspiracy Unraveler, Sensei's Divining Top, Toxic Deluge, Spymaster's Vault, and a Hallowed Fountain.
I hate that Conspiracy Unraveler with all those cards in the graveyard.
My turn?
Yeah, Lemony, you're good.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw.
I wonder if this deck needs like Heartbeat of Spring.
Alright, main phase 1, Titan's Effect. Yavi Maya and Twilight Mire come from my graveyard to the back of tapped. Everyone's lands are now forced in addition to everything else. Just to the other types.
I still can't believe you made that deal with him, Lemony.
That makes
I just thought I
no
want to be
sense.
attacking him with my Titan. I didn't say anything about not doing anything else. I'm gonna cast Quag Feast, targeting Consecrated Sphinx. Choose target creature, planeswalker, or vehicle. Then I mill 2. Then destroy the chosen opponent if its mana value is
Totally
less
not a
than or equal
counter.
to the number of cards in my graveyard.
Which I'm assuming is more than 6.
It's currently at 5.
Okay.
So
Well,
at
you're
least
milling
one of the
2.
2 cards that I mill have to be a permanent.
Okay.
This resolve.
Yeah. I've not been trying to
so
protect
Golbez
this Sphinx. You guys just can't
And
deal with
Necrowasm
it.
Snarl. Alright. So bye bye Sphinx.
Alright.
My permanent size is now at 8.
And my enchantment goes to.
Out of curiosity, Azoreign, what all creatures are in your graveyard?
Currently, I have the Consecrated Sphinx, the Conspiracy Unraveler, the Ghostly Pilfer, Lotho, and that's it.
What's the power and toughness of your Sphinx?
It's a 5/5.
Sweet. Well, that means I can recast all my stuff and get Athreos online and start beating you down the old school way.
Sure.
Um,
I mean, as your
As I'm
guys'
done with your
argument
buggy
goes,
graveyard.
I lost Consecrated Sphinx, so I'm no longer the threat. Cards in
You're also
graveyard.
losing a graveyard, Azoreign.
2,
I played with Druka Bugs my life
4,
was wrong.
6, 8. Okay. You didn't need to know the number. You're just getting rid of it.
All right, now
I'm just
I'm the
saying
threat.
what was in
there
that was terrifying.
Okay.
Now I'm the threat, and I will proudly claim that now that the graveyard of a Reanimator player has been Bajuka bogged. Yeah.
Yeah, Azo's kind of back to square one now.
I'll go ahead and tap 3, casting Necromancy, targeting my own Golbez, which is technically still Conrad.
Yuck. Okay.
Bro, you didn't want a Consecrated Sphinx?
Nah, that just put a target on my back. As if, Golbez isn't already going to do that.
Oh, wait.
Um,
Sorry. It's still Conrad.
That's also going to keep Thea in check somewhat.
It's also going to keep
I'll
Azoreign
tap.
in fact, because you can't really connive creatures away now. It's anywhere.
Yeah, one of the graveyard from anywhere. And I'll tap 2 and cast Steve. Go to combat. There, I'm going to swing a 7/7 with Trample at you.
Okay, I really don't. Yeah. No, this is what it is. Okay. Down to 24.
Alright. Then main phase 2, I will go ahead and just main phase crack Steve. You each lose 1. And I will grab a swamp and pass the turn after that.
Card return.
Well, now you have something new to fight, Rye.
I do. Unfortunately, Slinza won't survive it.
Taco says, Thea, play Living Death. If you play Living Death right after my graveyard gets exiled, I'm gonna cry.
I don't run Living Death in this deck, and also it would deal us an assload of damage unnecessarily. My entire strategy is pretty much shut off.
Cast.
Not shut off, it just might cost
turn
more than
damage.
you would gain.
Rye, does Slinza come in foil? Or is it one of those cards that didn't get a foil printing?
It's jumpstart only.
Yeah, it's such a cool looking card. Like, that card would look so good in foil.
I would get a foil for Mael if it had foil, because this card's actually like really crazy.
Yeah,
This card would be really crazy in Mael since one, it's 5 power, and 2, that deck holds up mana, so it'd be really good in here.
Yeah.
The more I play this deck, the more I think that it needs. Go ahead, Thea. The more I play this deck, the more I think that it needs cards like Mana Flare. Like, obviously playing Mana Flare is dangerous, but this deck can obviously like use its mana better than most decks can.
Okay, I do have to ask, how do you like me abusing the limitations of our deal?
No, that was
It
perfect.
wasn't really an abuse.
I did not attack you with my 7/7.
You did not. You
I
held
just
up
took
every
your
end of
best
the bargain.
creature and got rid of your graveyard.
Yeah, and it really
I'm gonna cast-
sucked, but yeah, you did.
I'm gonna cast 2 more Apostles and recast Remembrance and pass my turn.
Okay. Hey guys, remember like
I'm mad because
10
there's a
minutes
creature
ago
again.
when I was drawing so many cards? Now I'm sad.
Yeah,
Draw for
we're so
turn.
sad that you're not doing that anymore.
I know.
Look on the right side. I currently don't have any flying blockers, any flying or reach blockers open right now, so you can attack me.
That's true. Alright, play land.
And if
Just keep in mind the crackback will be a bitch.
I would be okay with a board, right? No?
Just in case it needs to be reminded to people.
Well, now you can't attack me anymore. I have a 5/4 and plenty of disposable chump blockers that will just replace themselves, so
Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
done getting
that-
attacked with a 7/7.
I gotta do math really quick. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 6, 8. Okay, that works actually. I'm gonna go right to combat. Thea 5 at you in the air, Lemony 2 at you on the ground, connive triggers on Raffine.
Well, doesn't Raffine also have flying?
Raffine, yes, Raffine is flying. So it's 5 at Thea, 2 at Lemony, but I'm gonna discard 2 cards, and that
That's
will.
likely to change.
What was that, Lemony?
I said that amount's likely to change.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard Dream Eater, and then I'm also going to discard Sword of the Animist, so that will change. So it's gonna be 4 at Lemony, 5 at Thea.
Or commander.
Then I'm going to second main phase. Let's pay 2. Cast Dance of the Dead on the Dream Eater. Dance of the Dead. Pull it up for stream if it's not gonna work. So it's a reanimation spell. The creature gets +1/+1, but it stays tapped at the beginning of my untap step. I can pay a 1 and a black to untap it. When Dream Eater enters, I'm going to surveil 4 and then return a non-land permanent an opponent controls to their hand. So
That triggered. Hold on. That triggers Sir Conrad.
Yep.
Nice.
So we take one, or we take two, because it's
Well,
entering
you've
and
lost
leaving.
one so far from one creature entering your graveyard. And then after that, we'll have to see what you surveil.
Well, it's entering and leaving, and Sir Conrad
It's only if
says...
it leaves my graveyard.
Oh, okay, all right. So take one. I go to
If
20.
enter anyone's graveyard or leaves my graveyard.
Okay, so surveilling 4. I'm gonna put 3 lands into my graveyard, and I'll keep one on top. Actually, no. We can take another one. I'm actually gonna put all 4. It's Tivit, Seller of Secrets. It's a creature, so we'll each take one more.
Yep.
I'm gonna bounce the Remembrance.
Why I'm at 17 life and you have a Sir Conrad? Can I make an appeal for you to go after somebody else, please?
Nope. And then I'm gonna pay 2, one being white. I'll play Selfless Spirit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Sacrifice to give your board indestructible.
I'm gonna sacrifice Selfless Spirit,
No.
and I'll pay 4 and play Damnation.
You
Okay.
kidding me?
Nope.
Alright, how many creatures are kicking
This
the
is ridiculous.
Does it have to, Azo? Does it have to be a berry board wipe when I have a hollow?
Sorry.
So 13 creatures are dying, so you each are taking 13.
Athreos, you can pay 15 life.
No, you can have them all back.
So you said we take 13?
Yep, 13 off of Golbez, aka Sir Conrad.
I'm done after that.
Well,
Yep.
congratulations. Think you got this, Azoreign.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Nice. Force my land for turn. I'll tap 4 and I will cleave a dig up. I mean, if it resolves, search my deck for any card and put it in my hand. And shuffle.
Can it be a Toxic Deluge?
Yeah, that would be another board wipe would be appreciated. Yeah.
It'll be
Because
something.
at this point, I can't see how it wouldn't be beneficial to board wipe him when he's in ending position again. My, how the tables have turned.
I might actually cut Basilisk Collar for Darksteel Plate. Like, this Basilisk
but
Collar's
to be
not
honest-
doing much.
Yeah, it's not doing much now because your commander has been taking care of every turn it's
Tap
come
9 for the
out.
rest of the Dark Realms.
Basilisk Collar with Slinza is necessary.
Jesus.
Well, you and I are dead, Azoreign. I think.
I'm rising.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, you get a loot from me.
Because Sir Conrad will see all of the creatures come out of the graveyard and itself.
I don't
I don't think
think
so.
he will.
He's not
Yes, it
on the
will.
battlefield yet.
No, he won't, but I do have on-entry mill effects that he will see.
Yeah. All right.
It's anytime a creature leaves the graveyard. So
Yeah, but,
the
Yeah,
way
but
that
it's
Sir
it
Conrad.
works-
Yeah, but typically effects like that require him to have already been on the graveyard.
Yeah,
to,
Sir Conrad already
escape.
has to be on the battlefield, I believe.
So I got Loot, Tivit, Selfless Spirit, and there, did you have anything in your graveyard?
Yeah,
Well-
Shadowborn Apostle.
One apostle. Okay.
So Lemony, when Tivit enters, you get to vote twice. We each vote to give you something, either a treasure or a clue, and you get to vote for yourself. So the voting starts with.
I will resolve that one last.
Yeah.
I'll get to my mills first. Actually, I should solve that one. I should resolve that one first because there's definitely gonna be dying from the 5, 6, 7, like 8 cards I'm gonna be milling, guaranteed.
To be fair,
So,
I didn't know Rise of the Dark Realms was waiting for us on the other end of this.
Yeah, that's why I tutored. So, yeah, let's just resolve the ticket first. I vote twice, and then starting with me, each player
Cards
votes
in hand.
for evidence priority. I have 2 cards in my hand. I
I'm
will vote. I'll vote. I'll vote for one of each, actually. I'll vote for
treasure.
So,
What did you vote for,
cards.
Lemony?
one of each.
Okay.
Treasure and food.
So, Thea, what are you going to give Lemony?
Treasure.
Yeah, I'm just going to do treasure at this point, too.
Alright, 4 treasures and then clue. Alright, next I will resolve Titan, milling myself for 5. Zodiac, Playcrafter, Tables, Judgment, Doom Whisperer, and Revenant. That is 4 creatures entering my graveyard, so you each take 4. There's Dead, I lose the Apostle. And next I will resolve Sailor Wayfinder, looking at the top 4. 4, putting one of them into my hand, the rest of my graveyard.
I think this deck needs Mana Flare type effects.
Which reveals, so yeah, Soul Ring, Noxious Gearhulk, Apprentice Necromancer, and Goon. I'll add Soul Ring to my hand. Add 2 more creatures entering my graveyard, so y'all each take 2 more. Solemn Simulacrum, I'll do Resolve next, grabbing another Swamp if I have any. Otherwise, I'll have to grab a Forest. Nope, I still have a Swamp there. Yeah. I'll shuffle after my turn, unless it becomes necessary before then. And then Eternal Witness will get a card from my graveyard back to my hand. Let's grab my boots. Let's grab my Swifties. Alright. So I'll tap 1, play the Soul Ring, tap the Soul Ring, play the boots, stack a treasure, equip the boots to Titan, go to combat,
Oh, am I just dead here?
swing lethal Azoreign with,
Yeah.
yes, swing Titan Azoreign for lethal.
See, I would have drawn a land, gone to
Using-
combat with 2.
Have it and the Spirit.
Yep.
Yep.
I had no answers in my top 4. I would have drawn 4 that turn. I had no way to stop you, Lemony.
Main phase 2, I will crack another treasure, move the boots over to Golbez. Then I will sack Steve and pass the turn.
22.
You see, you let those two with the threat when the real threat was the reanimator player hiding in the corner. This one.
Temple of Abandon. Way too late. I can draw like a card. So the thing that I was trying to play, that I couldn't was Gurk's Uprising.
Hmm.
I wanted to play that, but the Consecrated Sphinx was out, so I couldn't. Then I'm gonna cast a Ravenous Baloth. I'm gonna put the Scry trigger. Well, the Path of Ancestry is a cast trigger, so it resolves first. This does like. Yeah, I don't want this. I'm pretty sure you got me, but play it out. Just kill me.
In your turn, I will crack my 2 treasures to crack my clue. Draw. And I assume you're passing.
Yeah.
Tap, upkeep,
Pretty sure you got it.
draw, Titan, mill tip, return my lands from grave to the battle tapped. Underground Mortuary, Surveilling 1. After Math Analyst to the grave, take 1 damage from Golbez. Your only creature has a Baloth, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap 8. Cast Archon of Cruelty. When it enters battlefield or attacks, target opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Discard the card and loses the life.
I cannot.
Then I draw a card and gain 3.
I cannot beat that card.
Omega, was that the
I was
game?
probably going to
Sure, let me
use loot
run
next.
away
And
with this one.
basically, yes. GG.
Yeah, I was not expecting a rise from the Dark Realms, to be honest.
Neither was I.
I thought my next turn was going
That's
to be
what
really solid.
So the card.
Funny enough, Azoreign, if you didn't board wipe, then on my turn, I would have, instead of going for Rise of the Dark Realms, used Dig Up to get my Toxic Deluging on for that route. Going Deluging for 6.
Yeah.
So Warstorm Surge was the card that I bottomed. That I was like really debating.
Yeah.
Warstorm's just tough because it's 6.
That's why. Because I could have cast it, but it would have been my whole turn, and this card also makes me look really scary.
It's the kind of card that you need to play when you have enough to play something big after it.
The more I play this deck, the more I'm thinking that I need to slot Mana Flare and Heartbeat of Spring in here. I'm already playing Zerta Ancient because it's on Tribe, but I think it needs because like my commander gets killed. My commander gets killed once, and I'm just paralyzed. I'm finding, so I think I need to actually play cards like Mana Flare in this deck.
It's just tough with like. I mean, you know, you're 5 mana commander, you're in green, but it's like you want Slinza to be like the first thing that you do, and then Slinza like powers up the rest of your deck. But yeah, it's like Slinza gets bounced, Slinza gets killed. Slinza is your entire strategy, so it's like you need to have that card out. Your deck doesn't function without Slinza seeing everything, so it's just really hard when your commander keeps getting disrupted.
Yeah, I play like protection for it, like Greaves and whatnot. Yeah. That's also the card that I commented on drawing, because after Thea died, I drew Lightning Greaves, and I'm like, it's way too late.
I mean, Lemony pretty much cleared it in a single turn after, you know, I casted Damnation. Lemony came back and pretty much won the game on his next turn. Rye, you got an extra turn, but yeah, that was a very... that Sir Conrad.
You just did not have enough resources to capitalize on it.
Well, it's
really, it was Titan putting in the work combined with College's causes to get me that extra mills, an extra ramp.
Yeah.
It was just
I learned a lot.
Really good card.
I learned a lot about how the deck played, though. So I think the answer for this deck is going to be just like play Mana Flare, play Heartbeat of Spring.
Just more ramp in general, probably.
I play like 12 ramp pieces.
I'm not even 100% sure if I should keep... I'm not even 100% sure how well my deck did, but I'm also super exhausted, so I don't really have a good gauge. But it was a good game.
That is because Azoreign did keeping you in check, both with his Consecrated Sphinx limiting the amount of draw you wanted to do, as well as him constantly bouncing Remembrance back to your hand, to where you had to keep spending the mana to replay it.
Yeah, no.
I think we were in the same boat where, like, just Remembrance getting disrupted just prevented us from executing our game plans. Like, we just kept having a key piece get blown up.
Yeah, and yeah.
And again, Azoreign stupidly making that deal with me.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think it was stupid. I drew 2, 4, 6, 8 cards of a Consecrated Sphinx. I did not need it around, so killing it at that point wasn't the biggest blow to my game plan at all, and it made me look less threatening. But, you know, Lemony, you took the game anyway.
I understand why you bounced Remembrance when you did. I just, in my head, I thought there were better, like, not better maybe, but there were more threatening targets than that card. But I understand...
Damnation? What other card did I bounce?
No, not then. That I completely understood. I'm saying the first time you did it.
The first one I bounced one from every single one of you. So I could have bounced your 3-mana commander or the Remembrance, which was
the Remembrance, but instead of the Sir Conrad, I feel like the Sir Conrad set you back far greater than the Remembrance would, because I would have been at 3 life and I wouldn't be able to sacrifice anything. That's the one I'm talking about, because I feel like the Sir Conrad hobbled you more than the Remembrance would have, and I would have been at 3 life, so, I wouldn't have been able to execute my strategy of sacrificing stuff anyways.
So without Sir Conrad
I was just
there,
confused about that.
Without Sir Conrad there, you would have been at 16 life, and then off of the Damnation, you would have tutored for 5 Shadowborns. And gotten your Athreos triggers.
Yeah, but if I had targeted you, you would have paid the life or no?
At that point, you were at 16, I went to 12, so I was only at 25. So
No, without the Sir Conrad. If you had bounced the Sir Conrad and you had 25 life, would you have paid the 15 or no? Yeah. That's the interesting thing I'm wondering. Probably not, right? So then, yeah, I can see it. Because then I would have had 10 in my hand, and I would have been able to just go on my turn. So, I see it.
What I was planning around was you having enough Shadowborns to do the Shadowborn thing, and I didn't know that Lemony had the a Rise of the Dark Realms in his deck. I thought I was going to at least get one more turn.
I think I just need to stop playing this deck against you, Azoreign, because you know it too well now.
I'm playing a Bracket 3 Golgari Reanimated deck. Why wouldn't I have Rise of the Dark Realms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to give this deck a break and build new ones. I have 2 in the pipeline. I'm building a Jan Jansen deck and a 5-color Reaper King Changeling deck, Scarecrow Tribal. So I feel like I need to bring some new decks on the channel the next time I play, because I feel like you know my decks too well now, Azoreign. You don't let me cook it all.
I let you cook with the other ones, but I mean, this one is pretty written on the face. Like, I know what this one does. Tutor out the Tutor Demons to get your Game Enders.
Yeah, I know. So I gotta bring some new decks.
I think the strongest about me is the fact that I build so many different decks that you never know what any one of my decks is going to do, because you've most likely never seen it before.
It was a good game, though. I'm happy that Lemony stole it from behind, but I'm loving that just mill and do big degenerate stuff. That's casual Magic the Gathering Commander to the T.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, this deck does have some very degenerate things it can do. I'm still sad that I've never gotten to get the meld off yet, but then that's normal. Like, I do have Sidician here. I've got classic Golgari Grave Troll, playing Reanimation, Ripples of Undeath.
Lemony, I don't mean to interrupt, but Omega comes in chat and says, if Thea cooks, everyone dies.
Man, I had
accurate, which is why you can't let me cook, but I'm also not happy that I'm not being able to be let cook, which is why I gotta bring some new decks. That's all. I just gotta bring some new decks that people don't know, so I can, like, sneak in a win or two once in a while. Remind people that I have tricks up my sleeve they haven't seen yet. So yes, Omega, you're not wrong, but I feel like the problem is that I prefer to play a few decks and really master them versus just, I wish I was more like Lemony where I could just build decks and have a bunch of decks, but I prefer to build decks and really master the lines of them. So I really only have Harobi and Athreos right now, and those are like the plus my CEDH deck. And so
who's your CEDH
once
commander?
you play against them enough, you sort of figure out the tricks of my deck. So I just got to build some new decks. That's all.
Who's your CEDH deck there?
It's Tymna and Thrasios, and then I'm also working on. I'm theory crafting right now, but I'm also working on building a Tassiger the Golden Fang.
Good choice.
CEDH deck.
Thrasios, one of my favorite creatures of all time. Tassiger is really good as well.
So
and also, Thrasios can easily go in Tassiger.
So Azo, this is.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
This is what your Consecrated Sphinx was stopping.
Yeah. So Garrick's Uprising. Come on, spell table.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Caller of the Pack is a very cool card in this deck. It's just an 8/6 with Trample and Myriad, which like re-triggers the Slinza and yeah.
The main
I-
Azoreign. Oh, sorry.
So Call of the Pet A6 travel. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, so.
Most groups comprising of
Oh, you're
and
okay.
five
I was
swing.
gonna say, I was like, how does it stop? That's like a great play. That's trigger Slinza, gives trample to your 8/6s, and I was like, okay. Reading the last part, yeah, drawing 3 extra cards a turn. Hey, it wasn't stopping it. I mean, pseudo stopped it. You didn't play it because it would have given me an extra 6 cards.
6 cards. Yeah, it was just too much.
Yeah.
You'll appreciate this, Azoreign. Oh, sorry.
It also would have made me look scary.
Myriad's.
Well,
good.
I think
like Myriad.
You'll appreciate this, Azoreign. The main line in Tassiger is this convoluted line with Neoform or Eldritch Evolution into a Hoarding Broodlord into a Saw in half.
Oh, nice. Nice.
No, because the way that it works is you and if you Neoform, you have to go and get You'll appreciate this with the Sphinx. You have to go and get the Sphinx that lets you take a instant or sorcery out of your graveyard and cast it for no mana, and then you go into the Hoarding Broodlord. Or if you Eldritch Evolution, you go right into the Hoarding Broodlord. Then you do this really convoluted line where you make enough black mana to go. You make enough black mana to go, I believe, not infinite, but you make enough black mana to get you to a place where you can comfortably execute I think it's the Hazel Brewmaster and Devoted Druid line.
Mm.
And then for backup, you use Tassiger's second ability with like a Training Ground type effect, and you mill your entire library and you Thassa's. So this is the one I'm theory crafting, but Tymna and Athreos is my main, and it's the first, it's my main.
Yeah,
And that
Tymna
one I'm
Athreos
working on
is
improving
classic.
too. Yeah, it's just everything you love in Commander. Draw, and it's just combo and draw. That's everything you love in Commander.
Yeah, I mean, Thrasios is just an infinite mana sink that just gets out all your lands and draws your entire deck, and it's like, how much, especially for CEDH, is like, how much more perfect could a creature get than Thrasios?
Yeah. So I just need to build new decks. That's the thing. Because I feel like in this group, people kind of know my main decks now. And so it's kind of fun and exciting because I have that Mardu deck. And then, by the way, Frenzied Baloth is an insane card. Do not sleep on Frenzied Baloth. I have it in my Thrasios and Tymna deck. And it does work. Insane work. Frenzied Baloth is insane from Edge of Eternities, and it's like a $5 card, so it's not super expensive. It's a mini questing beast, and all of your creatures are uncounterable. It's good in casual. It's insane in Tymna Thrasios because it's an instant Tymna attacker. Do not sleep on Frenzy Baloth. Like, I cannot evangelize that card enough.
This card's good.
Is that a questing beast, right? What is that?
This is a questing beast, yeah.
Hold that up to the camera.
It's the Secret Lair questing beast.
Oh, I was like, what? God, questing beast is like the longest Magic card ever printed, I swear. It's got a paragraph on this thing.
It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, how much text it has.
I know.
Azoreign, I think the next game I'll bring the next game we play, I'll bring my Scarecrow Changelings or my Jan Jansen.
Sounds good.
That way you won't know what to expect.
Well, I mean,
next time I play this deck, I want to try the mana flares in here because I think it needs them. I'm noticing that like mana's the major bottleneck for this deck.
Yeah.
And if it just stalls on mana, it becomes like really cumbersome. So I think I'm gonna try to put like Mana Flare, Heartbeat, maybe even Keeper of Progenitus in this deck. Keeper of Progenitus was on my maybe pile. I've also thought about skewing the mana base towards forests to try to play Vernal Bloom.
Yeah, right. I think just like the thing is that you need to prioritize, like, obviously, like, you're in green, like ramping is just going to be a thing that you do anyway, but the fact that Slinza needs 2 mana open to do the thing. But I didn't realize, just like what you said in like the middle of the game, whenever Slinza or another creature, you don't have to control that. You basically get to hold up a 2 mana instant on everyone's turn. And like, yeah, that's very political. You can make deals. Slinza itself ramps, beast cost 2 less, and then buffs power. Slinza is a very good Magic card, but yeah, you just need the mana. You need the, untapping lands at your end step in order to hold that up. Because if you can't keep Slinza out and you can't hold up the 2 mana, it's not
Yeah.
really useful in your
I mean,
command.
like a Wilderness Reclamation or a
Mhm.
Seaborn Muse wouldn't be the worst idea.
No, they
Seaborn Muse
wouldn't.
may not be a beast, but
No, they wouldn't.
I mean,
I mean,
Um,
Seaborn
love
is
a
your
game
also still
instant
having
changer.
block
target.
rows and also always have the man up for Slinza.
We love a game changer too.
Yeah, I
Seaborn
mean-
Muse does work
I was
in
gonna
my
say, I can't
in
tell
the
you.
Athreos stuff.
I can't tell you not to include Seedborn Muse when I literally played Consecrated Sphinx, but you play Seedborn Muse, you're going to get targeted a lot more, whereas the Lemony, you just said the name, and I'm already
Wilderness
forgetting
Reclamation.
Wilderness
it.
Reclamation.
Wilderness Reclamation. It's
Or mana
weird because it's an
enchantment, untap your lands
enchantment.
during your instep.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, but Rye, think about it this way: you play Frenzy Bailoff, uncounterable Seaborn Muse. That's why it's so good in my TNT deck.
No, Seedborn Muse is the clear, more powerful card, but, you know, there's been so many games that I've been a part of where, like today, I'll play my Seedborn Muse. Okay, everything's out of the question. I have to either kill you or kill the Seedborn Muse, and then that, you know, it's like then someone kills your Seedborn Muse, and then you just paid 5 mana to have your thing die, whereas you could play both. I would certainly consider playing both, and then, you know...
that might actually be better than Mana Flare.
Possibly.
But I'm also worried about curve because
Mhm.
Seedborn Muse is also a 5,
And your
and I'm
commander's
trying to
5.
minimize 5s.
But I mean, you're also like, you know, that's
It's
like
so
a
strong,
huge.
though.
That's a huge thing that I have to think about in my Urza deck because Urza's blue. I have no way to ramp outside of Urza or like mana rocks. You're in green. You know, you can ramp turn 2 every time. You can ramp turn 3 with 3 mana. You know, you got even 4 mana ramp. You know, so by turn 5, you could hypothetically have anywhere from 6 to 8 mana. You know, so it's like having an extra 5-drop in your deck, I don't think will hurt you too much. But on turns 2 and 3, I'd almost always want to be ramping. Like every time Nature's Lore or those 2 mana Farseek Nature's Lore, turn 3 Cultivate Kodama's Reach. Then turn 4, you can do your commander and something else, or like, you know, I don't know.
I mean, just look what I did this game. Turn 4, Summon Titan. Turn 5, get like 3 or 4 lands from, I think it was like 30 lands from my grave to the battlefield tapped. Turn 6, untapping with like 9 mana. Just off of a single 5-drop and a talisman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back to the lab with this deck.
Slinza is a good commander, but it definitely needs a lot more. It's a lot more focused than you think of just like Gruul, big stompy ramp. There's more to it than that.
Like, Basilisk Call is definitely a good idea, but Darksteel Blade is also a good include.
Mm-hmm.
They have a couple other ways to help keep him alive, especially while he's fighting things.
I mean, I would even hypothetically consider Shadow Spear. Like, I know it doesn't... It has the effect where you can get rid of Indestructible on other people's things, but then it gives Slinza lifelink, like, to help kind of keep your life total up, because Slinza should be constantly fighting things. You know, deal 5 damage, gain 5 life, and, you know, Shadow Spear could be a possible include.
Shadow Spear is good too because it gets around Indestructible and Hex. I've got my Hirobi deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Also,
Shadow Spear is good
another-
also if you have any room in the mana base. I know your deck is pretty like color intensive, but if you have room in the mana base, also there's this land. It's in my Hirobi deck. It's like it's like Lighthouse something, and it removes hexproof. There's also
Arcane Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Arcane Lighthouse is good, and then the other one I run in my I'm trying to think. Let me look. There's one more.
Another funny idea I have, if you don't already have it, is Chandra's Ignition.
Yeah.
5 mana for a sorcery, but target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each other player.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
So-
you can make your...
Oh, yeah, right.
Basilisk
Board
Call on something?
wipes that Slinza survives.
Yep.
Yeah, especially if you put Basilisk Collar on Slinza, guaranteed kill all the creatures that don't have Indestructible and gain a shit ton
you
of
will
life.
gain so much life.
Because
Yeah.
that was my
There's a
issue.
reason
That was
I
my
have
issue with
Basilisk
this
Collar
deck.
in my there's a reason I have Basilisk Collar in my Ashling deck, the MH3 one.
Mm-hmm.
Arcane Lighthouse. Yeah,
That was my issue with putting board wipes in general in this deck, is I didn't want to play board wipes that killed Slinza, so I'm playing stuff like Crater Hellion, Azuri's Predation. Azuri's Predation is nuts in this deck.
Yeah, really, because it makes beast. Specifically, it makes 4/4 beast, so anything that survives the beast, if you have enough mana for it, you can be like, cool. Slinza also fights them.
Slinza also makes those beasts 5/5s.
Yep.
Even better.
That's cool. Oh, but if Slinza makes it a 5/5, does Slinza have to fight one as well?
No, because it is a
Slinza doesn't fight.
Block behind and activated.
So
That's
for each
that's
creature,
behind.
yeah, okay, each creature your opponents control. So Slinza doesn't. I was confused, Lemony. I thought you said Slinza also has to fight one of the beasts, but okay, I must have.
No,
just
I'm saying
misheard that.
anything that survives a beast, he could also have some
Mhm.
fight that thing as well.
Yep.
Give me the original art on Azuri's Predation. Where's that at? Yeah, I like the original art.
I do too. I just don't have like that many copies of it. There's the Crater
I mean,
Hellion.
the new one's fine, but I don't know. Just like when I first started playing Magic, Azuri's Predation was I remember seeing this spell resolve a couple times, and when you're new to Magic and you see a big spell like this, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool! Like it did a huge.
It's
massive
definitely
thing.
a Timmy card.
Yeah.
It's definitely a Timmy card, and I'm all for
Good in
that.
the right deck though.
Also, Azuri's Predation at the stage where it's good, plus Garrick's, that Garrick's card, Garrick's Uprising,
Garrick's
is
Uprising.
insane draw.
More a bunch of
I'm
girls.
aware. I actually okay. So Garrick's Uprising, that sort of card, I play a crazy amount of redundancy for that card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I have
Pack
Garrick's Pack Leader, Woodland Liege, which is another Jumpstart card. Let me find the rest, but I play a crazy amount of redundancy for that effect because it's really important to keep the card flow going.
Yeah, Woodland Liege, that's cool. I've never seen that before. It's cool when you find a common that works too.
Wirewood Savage is another one. It does the same thing, but this also triggers off other players' beasts as well.
Yep.
Mhm.
I could imagine
Right.
a shapeshifter might be included. Something that's all creature types.
Yep.
Sudden spell.
Yeah, these are the three that I play. These are the three plus Garrick's Uprising or this type of effect I play. Anara Wolvet Familiar is really cool in this deck because it makes Slinza indestructible during your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, my other answer, my Hirobi deck, you can't play, but it's sudden spoiling.
Oh my gosh! Back in the
I love
back
that
in the
card.
OG days, Lyonix would always play sudden spoiling, and I would always just want to rip my hair out.
And then I got a shiny new Machias. I
Ooh,
pulled it in one of
nice.
my secret layers, so
Nice.
it's weirdly like an $80 card. I looked it up. I don't know why, but I'm working on foiling out my Hirobi deck, and I love the retro foils.
Yes, retro black
bubbling
foils are
and the
my
foil.
favorite. I love the old school black borders.
And if you see it styled in the way of a retro black,
Mhm.
so
yeah, it's got
I'm so glad I got this, and it went right in my mono black deck.
the old
And
school
it's
the
just-
black card. That it's the text box is like this old scroll paper parchment. It looked the old
Yeah, it
black
looks
cards are
great.
the best. I don't know.
This is one of my favorite. This has got to be one of my favorite foils that I have. It's a Deckmaster Necropotent.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
I don't like retro frame cards, but that is very pretty.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Also, anything with a watermark on it looks so. You see how it catches
It
the
does,
light.
yeah.
Anything with a watermark on it looks so good in foil.
I agree.
Curious Herd is another card that I want to try in this deck.
Mhm.
This card's
Yeah.
really neat,
Curious.
and no one knows what this card does.
I
Ooh,
forget which deck of mine I have it in.
I think it was in the
It came with the Otrebi deck originally, I believe.
yeah. I was gonna say it was in one of the Ikoria precons.
Either
Never been
Otrebi
reprinted.
or Calimax. Because I don't think it was in the bug deck.
But this card's really neat.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
It's dockside, but for creatures rather than
It's like a
treasures,
creature
so...
dockside kind of.
Nice.
And the other thing that's really, yeah, the other thing that's like, you can like awkwardly force somebody to sack all their treasures, and even with then, just like mana rocks can make this make like 3 4/4s.
Well, I could
But
sit
I
here
am-
and
Oh,
talk
that's
about
cool.
Magic all night, but I think it's only 11,
Before
but
we-
we're gonna be on the safe side. Thea, you have one more thing to say?
Yeah, before I go, did I show you guys this? This is like, it's for my, I call it my Yami Merrick deck, and I got an altar done of Yami Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh! And the flavor, it's for Hirobi, and the flavor text says, of all the lives I've destroyed, yours has been the most amusing to crush. So
Okay.
it feels very appropriate for
Cold-hearted.
the,
I actually remember that line.
yeah, it's in Battle City when Yami Merrick faces the Pharaoh. The full line is, you should feel honored, Pharaoh. Of all the lives I've destroyed, yours has been the most amusing to crush in the finals of the Battle City tournament.
Yeah, I think I remember you posting that on the Twitter.
Yeah. So I'm super happy with the direction of this deck. I just wish I get to play it more because I love mono black, but I'm thinking maybe I'll find a new mono black commander to build that isn't as sadistic.
Yeah, Hirobi's just a tough deck to face a lot, just because of how Hirobi and other similar decks function by not letting other decks do what they want to do. So it's just it's hard to play at that power level all the time. So I understand.
And I'm
that.
mindful of that, which is why I don't bring it around a lot. But it makes me sad because it's too powerful for casual and not powerful enough for CEDH. So I rarely get to touch it. But I'll always have it in my arsenal. So
All right, thank
I
you
just
so
really love
thank you so much.
reanimated decks. So,
Yeah,
Vanille's
thanks so much for having
wonderful.
me.
yeah, thank you for having me through, Azoreign.
Yes.
I
it's
got to
time get the
learn.
game in.
Thank you for allowing me to be here.
I got to learn a lot about how this deck functions, and now I have a better idea of what works and what doesn't. And I'm gonna do some more labbing with this, and
Practice
maybe
makes
take it to the
adequate.
LGS. Maybe take it to the LGS this weekend.
There you go. Let us know how it goes. But if no one else has anything to say, Lemony, congrats on your victory with your uncommon melding commander. It was fun to see. I like when stuff like that happens. Thea and I went back and forth, punching at each other like usual.
we always do.
Slinza, cool deck. I'm glad we were able to help Rye brainstorm a little bit after the game. But if you're still here, thank you for watching. If you're watching back, thank you for watching as well. But we are going to call it for tonight. I don't know if I'll be streaming next week. I just have a busy weekend, busy next week, but definitely going to be streaming again soon. So follow the Twitter, join the Discord, do all that good stuff. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
GG, Lemony. Bye.